Welcome, dear readers, to another gripping installment from TV Day's Drama Digest, your go-to source for the juiciest updates and tantalizing theories from the world of daytime television. Today, we're diving headfirst into the swirling vortex of secrets, betrayals, and shocking twists that define the iconic soap opera days of our lives. Buckle up, because we're unraveling a mystery that has left fans gasping, theorizing, and clutching their pearls: the enigmatic arrival of a new young woman in Salem. Who is she? Could she be connected to one of the town's most beloved and tragic figures, Abigail Devereaux? And what dark secrets are buried beneath the surface of this latest bombshell? Let's embark on this dramatic journey together and explore the possibilities that could shake Salem to its core. A town where secrets never stay buried. Salem, the fictional heart of Days of Our Lives, is no stranger to upheaval. For decades, this quaint yet chaotic town has been a hotbed of scandal, romance, and deception. From illicit affairs to corporate conspiracies, Salem's residents have weathered storms that would break lesser souls. But nothing, absolutely nothing, has prepared the town for the seismic shock of a mystery that threatens to rewrite its history: the question of Abigail Devereaux's fate. Abigail, the golden-hearted daughter of Jack and Jennifer Devereaux, was a beacon of light in Salem. Her beauty, compassion, and resilience endeared her to everyone, from her devoted husband, Chad DiMera, to the countless friends and family who cherished her. But tragedy struck when Abigail was brutally taken from the world, her life cut short in a senseless act of violence. Or so we thought. Her death sent shockwaves through Salem, leaving Chad a grieving widower and the town mourning one of its brightest stars. Fans wept, tributes poured in, and the story seemed to close on one of Days of Our Lives' most beloved characters. But in Salem, death is rarely the end. Whispers have begun to circulate, rumors that refuse to be silenced. Could Abigail still be alive? The clues are mounting, and the latest bombshell has fans on the edge of their seats. Abigail's coffin was found empty. Yes, you read that right, empty. Not a trace of her remains, not a single clue to explain the absence. This discovery has ignited a firestorm of speculation, and TV Day's Drama Digest is here to dissect every tantalizing detail. The empty coffin. A mystery unfolds. Picture the scene: a somber day in Salem, the air heavy with grief as Chad and his loved ones gather to pay their respects at Abigail's grave. The weight of loss hangs over them, a palpable reminder of the void she left behind. But what should have been a moment of closure turns into a nightmare when the unthinkable is revealed. An empty coffin, a hollow shell where Abigail's body should have rested. The revelation hits like a thunderbolt, shattering the fragile peace Chad had begun to find. Questions swirl like a tempest. Where is Abigail? Was she ever truly gone? And who could orchestrate such a chilling deception? The empty coffin is more than a plot twist. It's a Pandora's box of possibilities. In the world of Days of Our Lives, an empty coffin is practically a calling card for a dramatic return. We've seen it before: characters presumed dead, only to reappear with new faces, new motives, or even new identities. Could Abigail be the latest to defy the grave? The idea is intoxicating, and the implications are staggering. If she's alive, where has she been? Who has kept her hidden? And why has this secret been guarded with such ferocity? The shadow of Clyde Weston. At the heart of this mystery lies a name that sends shivers down the spine of every Salem resident: Clyde Weston. This notorious villain, with his cold eyes and ruthless ambition, has long been a thorn in the side of the town's heroes. Clyde is no stranger to manipulation, blackmail, and unspeakable crimes, and now, it seems, he may hold the key to Abigail's fate. Whispers in Salem suggest that Clyde knows the truth about what happened to her, a truth so explosive it could unravel the lives of everyone involved. But there's a catch. Clyde is currently lying in a coma, his body tethered to machines in a sterile hospital room. His silence is maddening, a cruel barrier between the residents of Salem and the answers they so desperately seek. What secrets does he carry? Did he orchestrate Abigail's disappearance? Was she taken, hidden away for reasons yet unknown, or is there an even darker truth waiting to be uncovered? The image of Clyde, motionless yet menacing, looms over this mystery like a specter, his comatose state only heightening the drama. Every beep of his heart monitor feels like a countdown to a revelation that could change everything. Clyde's involvement raises chilling questions. Was Abigail's death staged to protect her from a greater threat? Did Clyde, with his web of criminal connections, arrange for her to vanish into the shadows? Or is there a more sinister motive at play, perhaps a scheme to torment Chad and the Devereaux family? The possibilities are as endless as they are terrifying, and with Clyde unable to speak, the truth remains just out of reach. A new face in Salem, the mysterious woman. As if the empty coffin and Clyde's coma weren't enough to keep Salem buzzing, a new figure has emerged to stir the pot even further. A young woman, her identity shrouded in mystery, has arrived in town, and her presence is causing a stir. Who is she? Where did she come from? And why does her arrival feel so eerily timed with the discovery of Abigail's empty coffin? The residents of Salem are no strangers to newcomers with hidden agendas, but this woman's enigmatic aura has everyone on edge. Her entrance is nothing short of cinematic. She steps into Salem with a quiet confidence, her eyes sharp and her demeanor guarded. Whispers follow her wherever she goes, speculation about her past, her intentions, and, most intriguingly, her possible connection to Abigail. Could this stranger be Abigail herself, returned in a new form? The idea isn't far-fetched in a town where face transplants, doppelgangers, and miraculous resurrections are practically Tuesday. Days of Our Lives has never shied away from bold storytelling, and a reborn Abigail, whether through surgery, amnesia, or some other soap opera sorcery, would be a masterstroke. The woman's interactions only fuel the speculation. She seems to know more about Salem than a newcomer should, dropping subtle hints that suggest a deeper connection to the town's history. Her gaze lingers a little too long on Chad, her words carrying an undercurrent of familiarity that sets his heart racing. Could she be Abigail, her face altered to conceal her identity? Or is she a pawn in someone else's game, sent to Salem to stir up trouble? The uncertainty is electric, and every glance, every cryptic comment, adds another layer to the mystery. Chad and Kat, a romance on the brink. Amidst this whirlwind of intrigue, another storyline is unfolding, one that could complicate Abigail's potential return. Chad DiMera, still reeling from the loss of his wife, has found solace in an unexpected connection with Kat Green. Their budding relationship has been a beacon of hope for Chad, a chance to heal after years of heartache. Kat, with her warmth and strength, has brought a spark back into his life, and their chemistry is undeniable. But just as their bond deepens, the specter of Abigail's return threatens to upend everything. The timing couldn't be more dramatic. Chad and Kat are on the cusp of something real, their hearts entwining in a way that feels both fragile and profound. But the discovery of the empty coffin has thrown Chad into turmoil. The possibility that Abigail might be alive reignites old wounds, forcing him to confront his lingering love for her. Every step he takes with Kat feels like a betrayal of Abigail's memory, yet the pull of their connection is impossible to ignore. The tension is palpable, a classic Days of Our Lives love triangle brewing with all the passion and heartbreak fans crave. Kat, too, is caught in the crossfire. She's no stranger to Salem's drama, but the shadow of Abigail looms large. Does she sense the truth about the mysterious newcomer? Is she prepared to fight for Chad's heart, or will she step aside if Abigail returns? The stakes are sky-high, and the emotional fallout promises to be explosive. Fans are already divided, with some rooting for Chad and Kat's fresh start and others clinging to the hope of a Chad-Abigail reunion. The question hangs in the air, can love survive the chaos of Salem? The theories, What could it all mean? At TV Days Drama Digest, we've been scouring fan forums, dissecting episodes, and piecing together clues to craft the most compelling theories about this unfolding saga. Here are the top possibilities that have fans buzzing. Abigail's secret survival. The most tantalizing theory is that Abigail never died. Perhaps her death was staged to protect her from a dangerous enemy, possibly Clyde or one of his associates. The empty coffin suggests she was spirited away, her identity concealed to keep her safe. The new woman in Salem could be Abigail, her face altered through surgery or some other plot device, ready to reclaim her life, but wary of the dangers that still lurk. A doppelganger's deception. In true soap opera fashion, the mysterious woman might not be Abigail, but a look-alike sent to manipulate Salem's residents. Whether she's a pawn of Clyde's or part of a larger scheme, her presence could be designed to exploit Chad's grief and sow chaos. This theory raises the stakes, suggesting a conspiracy that could implicate some of Salem's most powerful players. Amnesia and redemption. Another possibility is that Abigail is alive but suffering from amnesia, her memory stripped away by trauma or manipulation. The new woman could be Abigail, unaware of her true identity, her past a blank slate. This would set the stage for a heart-wrenching journey as Chad and her loved ones try to help her remember who she is. Clyde's last gambit. With Clyde in a coma, his role in this mystery is uncertain, but his influence is undeniable. Did he orchestrate Abigail's disappearance as part of a larger plan? Is the new woman a key player in his schemes, or is she a victim of his machinations? The answers may lie locked in Clyde's mind, waiting for the moment he awakens, if he ever does. Each theory is more dramatic than the last, and the beauty of Days of Our Lives lies in its ability to keep us guessing. The show has a storied history of pulling the rug out from under fans, and this storyline promises to be no exception. The emotional stakes, a town on edge. The ripple effects of this mystery are felt throughout Salem. For Chad, the empty coffin is both a curse and a glimmer of hope. The possibility that Abigail is alive fills him with longing, but it also forces him to confront the life he's begun to build without her. His scenes with Kat are charged with unspoken tension, each moment a delicate dance between moving forward and clinging to the past. The chemistry between them is undeniable, but the shadow of Abigail's potential return casts a pall over their budding romance. For the Devereaux family, the news is a gut punch. Jack and Jennifer, already shattered by their daughter's death, are thrust back into a nightmare of uncertainty. The idea that Abigail could be alive is a double-edged sword, hope tempered by the fear of what she might have endured. Their quest for answers will undoubtedly unearth painful truths, testing their resilience as a family. Even the new woman in Salem is not immune to the drama. Her guarded demeanor suggests she's carrying a heavy burden, whether it's the weight of Abigail's identity or a secret all her own. Every interaction she has, whether with Chad, the Devereaux, or the curious residents of Salem, feels like a high-stakes chess move, each step bringing her closer to revelation or ruin. What's next for Salem? As we await the next chapter in this gripping saga, one thing is certain: Days of Our Lives is delivering drama at its finest. The empty coffin, Clyde's coma, the mysterious newcomer, and Chad's torn heart are all ingredients in a recipe for unforgettable storytelling. Will Abigail return, her face and spirit reborn? Will Clyde awaken to spill his secrets, or will his silence drive Salem to the brink? And what role will the new woman play in this tangled web of love, loss, and deception? At TV Days Drama Digest, we're glued to our screens, eagerly anticipating the next twist. We invite you to join us in the speculation, the tears, and the gasps as this story unfolds. Is the mysterious woman Abigail, or is she a harbinger of even greater chaos? Will Chad find love with Kat, or will his heart forever belong to his lost wife? And what secrets will emerge from the shadows to change Salem forever? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.